Welcome to round 3 of the Women's Supa-Liga. I'm Betim Ziba and I'm joined with the China Campos. How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great. Another weekend of futsal. What is there not to love? We've got a clash here for you today. The Western Devils versus the West Coast Cobras. Tina, how about Tina? You go through the Western Devils list and I'll go through the Cobras.
Sure, so we have Nina Borman with the number 6, Lauren Baker 14, Andrea Priado 29, April Nocent 4, Menoga Bauer 17, Penelope Clayton 21, Laura Waltman 5, Kim McCartney number 9.
Oh, you like to see it. They are missing, they had a player, Katie Shuby?
Oh yeah, Katie Schubert, yeah.
Schubert, who I don't see here today, and they don't see a Coral Buxy either. But I mean, if you do know Buxy, she always ends up running in a bit late after the game starts. For the Cobras, I'll go to the team list in just a moment. We have number 3, Sarah Ranieri. Number 2, Lauren Contabali. Number 4, Shelby Cochran. Number 14, Samantha Brady. Number 12, Frankie Murray. Number 8, EJ Silva. Number 21, Taylor Reid. And number 1 in goals, Annie Farrell. And I'll try my best to not say Leyland, as she's a married woman now. Kick us off now. We have Walman playing that fixed position over to bowl, trying to find Clayton, who's the golden boot. No, so who just won player of the round. So, Tina, I know you are the golden boot. She gave me the dirtiest look I've ever seen in my life. After
Don't
getting
take
that
that title away
right?
from me. Not yet, at least.
Don't worry, there's a graphic later. I'm sure it will come out at some point. Again, the forms of both teams have been very different. Devils 2 wins from 2, Cobras 2 losses from 2. Again, we saw the first game, Cobras against South Perth Alliance. Well, I think 1 or 2-0 at one point, and then, well, things didn't go their way.
They ended the half really well, really strong, 2-0 up, but then Alliance just proved to be too strong for them in the second half. They couldn't keep their form, ended up losing 8-2.
Yeah, so, I mean, a tale of two halves, definitely. And then, obviously, the second game for the Cobras against, a very strong and Danish team who have just done a lot of recruitment now.
Yes.
Ingrid Basello from the Northern Hawks, Emma Yillis plays for them now. And then the Stars already had. They got Noy. Don't know how to say it. I can't remember the last name. I do apologise to Noy. Who's been magnificent in goals for them as well.
For me, the best player in the tournament so far. In the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get on the Dinos more during their game, but the first game against the Northern Hawks, in that first opening 5 minutes, she must have made, 5 to 10 saves?
Yeah.
To, change momentum in that game. But, anyways, we'll stick to this game for now. Again, Cobras much needing a win, as obviously one of only 2 teams from memory to not get a win yet. Great ball from Contabali to find Silva. Plays it across, but Warman tries to clear. Poor pass from Contabali to find Brady. Warman down the line has Nocent. So Ranieri trying to block the line through the legs of Ranieri. And Farrell clears wide. I caught myself out there with that one. Clayton. Forcing the Cobras deep into their own half just a little bit. Good steal there by Brady. Can look to drive forward. The 1-on-1 now. Has a good shot, but Manon Gabior comes out wide. Silva picks up the loose one, but can't find a player.
This has been happening a lot with the Cobras with the last 2 games. They can break in that counter-attack, but you just saw Brady running by herself with no support. They need that person in the second post if they're going to be able to score more goals, because we have really good shot stoppers here.
And Brady with just missing that one there, but a good move from the Cobras. I do agree. Watching them the past 2 games, it's been a thing of they've either all committed too far forward, which they get counters from, or one goes forward and no one helps them. Yes. So I think until they find that balance, poor touch from Ranieri, but lucky to get fouled by Nocent there. But once they find that balance, it's going to be a bit hard for the Cobras. Shouts it for a foul on Nocent, who just put a foot in front of Ranieri, just obstruct that ball just a little bit.
And you can see the referee Ton just called a rolling foul against Devils. So it's the second foul of them in this game.
Oh, I missed the first one.
Yeah, I'm excited to be a physical game as well today. I think Cobras have something to prove to show that they didn't make the finals last season for no reason.
Oh, most definitely. Again, Devils now, with this women's league, it's a much improved league. I mean, you saw the Devils last week against AFC 2-0, but AFC made them work for it. And you got the likes of Coburn Wolves. Great save there from Farrell, who's misplaced the initial pass. Did well to react to the
Definitely
mistake.
redeem herself in that one there.
But with the teams in this league now, it's not going to be as easy or cut and dry for the Devils. They're going to have to, prove that, hey, we can still do this regardless of who's playing in our league. And they have the team to do it. It's just about that consistency.
They have the team chemistry as well. We can see when they're passing around here in the last 2 minutes. They pass it 1-2 touches, moving around. Are they going to be able to keep that up for the rest of the season?
I mean, you'd hope. And even if they can't, the true champions can grind those results even through, not playing their very best. And, I mean, Devils are the team that can do that. I think there was a game last season at some point where they weren't playing particularly well, but they managed to grind the 1-0 result maybe if they didn't deserve it. But deserve it or not, that's, the colours of a champion. To get the results, even if maybe you're not on top. Again,
yeah, what matters is not if you're playing the best, right? What matters if you can put the ball behind the net.
It doesn't matter if you have one shot on target or 20. If you get one and you score the one, you win 1-0. Well, hey, those 3 points don't show how bad you play. They show that you won the game.
Good interception there by Laura Waltman.
Priato.
2v2.
There's 2v1 now, but Wallman's trucking back well. Reed with a good touch and a good finish, trying to get it past, and I might need to watch that one back. I thought it looked over from here, but Tom Glovovich deems no.
Yeah, definitely look, but the referee had the better view there.
We are sitting down, so I mean, our view is obstructed. Although, if I'm that player, I'm definitely claiming it went over the line. Baker now on for Clayton.
Oh, the Devils had 6 players on the court at one point. I don't think the referee saw that.
Definitely not. Lucky to get away with that one.
For those that don't know, when a player steps on the court before another player comes out of it, it is a yellow card for the players that stepped in. You've got a fair few.
I think it's undeserved, really. Little turn there and shot from Wallman just wide over the top corner. But I think Farrell had her. Oh, Tyner, I think he did. He did see it.
He just chose not to stop the play. Just confirming, yellow card for Nina Borman, number 6.
Yeah, I think it was a card for Borman as she entered the field of play as an extra player briefly. Good shot there from Priato. Murray clears wide.
Clayton back in the court, coming up for Laura Waltman.
Again, Cobras have had nice little Meg there. Always got to appreciate the nutmeg. But Cobras have had, 2 one-on-ones now? And that's where they need to score because, once the Devils get an opportunity, they're going to take it. And if Cobras can't, let's say they get one of those in, it's 1-0, they have the momentum. All it takes is the Devils to score a goal and, momentum shifted. McCarney, who played for the Cobras, I think last summer season.
2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago, yes.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago, summer season.
Was a pivotal player for them, and she can hit it from distance. So I think the Cobras will be aware of that to hopefully maybe not give it too much space on the ball.
That's what Devils have really going for them as well. They have quite a few players that can score.
Oh, definitely. Megs again there from Cochrane. But last season you had Clayton and Waltman up in there for the Golden Boot race, 2 pivotal goal scorers, and then you had goals all throughout. So it's not just a 1 or 2 person goal scoring prowess. It's like a whole team worth. So it's hard to nice little 1-2 there, intercepted by McCartney, but it's hard to target a player to defend when every player on the team can score a goal.
It's good recruitment by the Devils for sure.
Oh, most definitely. And I mean, some of the ladies play together as well. I think Borman, Waltman. I think at one point Priado and Clayton all played for Fremantle.
At the NPL for sure.
Yes, and then you got April Nossen and Kim McCartney for Balcata. And then you got Baker, who did a 1 game stint for the Hamsley Rovers in goal. If you didn't know that.
Did not know that.
First game of the season, yeah. She kept a clean sheet.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. They ever need the 5th man?
She actually came up to me and asked me where her winner's medal was. And I was like, all right, calm down there, Baker. You only played 1 game? Great save there from Ferrell. And quite a tight angle there from Clayton. It was good from Cochrane trying to force her wide, but, I mean, Clayton could definitely shoot from there.
A bit of a different play there by the Devils.
I like that idea, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, if you hit that one nicely, oof.
I think that is something we don't see a lot in the girls' game, Batum. We don't actually see a lot of set plays and movements when the ball goes out or in the free kick.
No, I mean, you see the normal ones from the corners, like, first person hits a dummy, such and such. But I mean, there's so much you can do. Like, I know for the Hawks ourselves, if we're feeling really adventurous, we have a set piece for over the top volley, which never comes off, but gotta try it. And Priado delaying a bit across, and a great ball for someone running back post. She had the run from. I mean, I don't know if you could hear that from Priado, but she literally just said to her team, "That's the run. That's the ball. You just need to make those runs in behind." It's a timeout now. I'm not sure by who.
Cobras.
Cobras ball. Easy. We'll be back in just one moment. Now to start from Farrell. Again, I couldn't quite hear any of the team talks. They were very quiet about what they were saying. Did you hear any of the team talks? No.
Couldn't hear a thing.
I tried eavesdropping, but it just didn't work out too well.
Maybe they don't want to reveal their tactics.
I mean, look, that's probably a smart thing to do, but there should be a corner ball. Did take a deflection. Glavovich, with his eagle eyes, saw that. Again, I was going to say, let's see what set piece we see.
You can see a bit of an opening in the Cobras defense. Good block there by AJ. And another corner for the Devils.
Nice little volley there once more, same set piece. Kicks the ball in. Oh, no, doesn't quite do so. Across the line, find Nossen. Can't quite get a shot off there, but forces Ranieri to block, and it'll be another corner. Again, if you have any score predictions, do put them in the chat. GK Media, I know you love a score prediction. I want to see you post something. McCartney now, good shot and a good save there. And Farrell just clears to get rid of the pressure.
From one goalkeeper to the other.
Definitely. Obviously, if you're seeing goals now, great over the top ball, and Clayton was just left on her own back there. And that's honestly been a problem from the Cobras that I've noticed so far, just leaving that last player up higher. Too focused what's ahead, and then the Devils playing the blind side of them, and well, opportunities like that happen.
A bit of miscommunication there from the Cobras. Keeper Farrell should be yelling at their players that someone unmarked.
Oh, definitely. I'd be screaming at my team. Farrell clears wide, and the person in the stands on her phone, unaware the ball nearly hit her. Clayton trying to find Wallman. Murray intercepts. Again, if I feel like the Cobras are trying to look for more of a counter-attacking option.
I think they have their game plan very clear about him. Defend halfway and then capitalize on the counter-attacks.
Oh, decent idea there. I think Murray was trying to take a touch there and turn. But with the Devils, they always play a different style against the Cobras. Whenever I usually watch them, they try and play a bit deeper, drawing plays to play that pivot up top. But at the moment, they're all kind of pressing at once because I think they understand that the Cobras may not be able to deal with the pressure. But that's just my opinion.
I would go one further from that. I can see, if you analyze the 2 games that Cobras played in the first 2 rounds, of course, they struggle to get out of pressure. So when you have an opposition pressure, and you have a counter-attack here from Conti. Yeah, sorry, but going back. So every time you see a team pressing them, they really struggle to make those runs off the ball and to get off that pressure. I think Devils understood that, and you're trying to capitalize on that. Just keep them in their own half.
100%, because, I mean, good interception there from Murray, but can't quite keep the ball. Because the Cobras are very proactive and they want to try and get forward fast, but sometimes, I can't think right, sometimes they overreact.
I think the word they're looking for is rush.
That's another way to say it.
It feels like their playing is very rushed.
Yes, like sometimes they'll make a run up top when the ball's still all the way at the back and make it a harder option. Like right now, Cochrane's up here trying off support, and it's a good initial ball there, but she was out of position just a little moment. But now Cobras bring up the ball, Murray. Tries to play Kondabali. Right now, she's getting pressed there. She had no options backwards. She did have Farrell initially, but she had a whole team behind
her back.
Which meant Devils noticed that and go, well, press. I mean, she doesn't have other options. All the Cobras need to do is just drop one little person back, offer a passing option, body open, they can look to maybe drive.
Forward,
yes.
for sure. In saying that, Batum, they are doing defensively a really good job.
Oh, definitely, but it's opportunities like that where Leyland's had to pull out. Poor pass there, but good turn from Murray to pick it up at 3v2. Murray with a shot, deflected Borman. What do you think? Do you reckon penalty?
Look, I had a player in front of me. I could not clearly see that. The referee definitely had a better vision. It's very hard to call that one.
From the angle I had, I wouldn't have given it.
Oh, yeah.
Which probably to the dismay of every Devils player here, I reckon the initial save she got the ball with, and it was just I think there's a bit of a collision and just a bit of both of the players going, where's the ball? And it just became
Farrell,
a bit of a thing.
She did go for the ball first.
Yes, and the initial save got the ball. I think it was just the second reaction. Obviously, Farrell was already on the floor.
Great Megs there by Nina Borman.
Oh, always got to shout out the Megs, definitely. I mean, if this game finishes 0-0, I'm going to be genuinely disappointed. There has to be a goal in it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Cobras is actually defending really well. Devils didn't have clear chances.
No, I mean, Farrell's had to pull out 2 or 3 great saves already because that last player back post, maybe just behind the blind side, it's just been left just a little bit to their own. But I mean, good throw there from Farrell. Decent touch from Reed. You can see a mix of the Cobras. Sometimes they're trying to play short, and sometimes they're trying to play that ball to try and catch out the Devils if they're pressed too far forward.
Have sent Brady back. I think Cobras really need her to be inspired today.
Yeah, well, Cobra's been playing.
Okay, so there was a little bit of miscommunication there. The referee called green ball, but Devils had asked for the timeout.
So yeah, it's just miscommunication. I think the next time the ball goes out, it will be a Devils timeout. But Cobras have been entrusting a few young players. They also have Samantha Brady, EJ Silva, and Sophie Rennie, who's not playing today, but ages 14, 15?
I think they average 15.
Yeah.
And now we finally have the timeout for Devils. We'll be right back. Players are getting a little bit angst there. Whose ball it is? Timeout.
So our commentator just got hit in the head with the ball.
I definitely won't be going on goals.
I was more worried about protecting the live stream. I accidentally smacked the ball onto Tyner. Apologies.
AJ Silva with the ball. Onto Reed. Good one too there.
There'll be a side ball for the Cobras. I mean, it's a decent position. If they had a set piece going, maybe they could work something from it. You got Brady back post. You got a referee in front of me, so I can't really see much. But Priato now has McCarney. McCarney has one to beat. Has Priato with the overlap. Drew it to the middle. Right-footed shot across and just into the hands of Farrell.
Do you think Devils should speed up a little bit the pace of their counter-attacks?
One moment. See what happens from this. No, nothing did. I think so as well. If it was a good overlap from Priato there, but if they had one on the opposite side running, they could look to draw that middle player to create more space for McCartney. But again, maybe someone's puffing after a run, but they've got the subs, use them. If Devils want to press, which is what they've been trying to do, maybe faster subs and just that constant pressure.
Shout out for the great through ball there by Brady.
Oh, very much so. I mean, if the Cobras could get that first touch right there, that's an opportunity to maybe have a shot on goal.
To the 2v1.
Oh, Reed could not quite win that. McCartney.
Being sold as ever in the defense.
Priato looks like she might have a shot. Plays it to Baker. Good turn. Not enough in there for a penalty, in my opinion. Good defending from Brady. Reed keeps possession, has McCartney to beat. Plays back to Brady, who has Clayton on it. Good from Brady. Across, finds Silva. Decent idea to try and find Reed as Gabriel Manon. Sorry, Manon, I always butcher your name. But had been drawn out forward. Silva could have used that deception or used Reed as a dummy and kind of just backheeled it.
Backheel it, yeah.
But I know
comes with experience as well.
Yeah, but Silva's an unselfish player, so he's probably thought Reed's in a better position. Try and play that. Ranieri with a good block. Half-time, 0-0. Opportunities from both ends, but honestly, I feel like 0-0 seems like a fair scoreline at the moment.
Fair scoreline at the moment. I think it's not going to stay like that for long. Let's see what second half brings to us. We'll be right back.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week in Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Half-time just about to end, and honestly, through the ads, if you're going to look at express your interest in any social teams or even Supa-Liga, do put your interest through. And obviously, thank you to our sponsor, Joma and Onside Sports. Now, kicking off second half, 0-0. If you're just joining us, opportunities at both ends, but no goals as of yet. Both keepers had to make good saves. Let's see if the second half can give us the intensity the first half did. Decent idea from Ranieri. Condibali just stopped her run. Poor touch there from Clayton, and Silva will have a side ball.
I'm expecting the teams to keep the same game plan for the next 5 minutes or so.
I think so as well. I mean, a goal for either team is going to change the momentum of the game massively. But, I mean, the question is who's going to do it? Brady just copped a ball straight to the chest there, but it's come out well.
Bit of panic there by Ranieri putting the ball away.
Clayton with a long-range effort, but it's gone a bit high. It's where the old modem used to be. There's a reason why it's not up there anymore.
Yeah,
The shots like that, yeah. I think it was actually Tom Ellis, the one that officially knocked that one down. Look, Ross there with a great touch on the ball. Ballman with intercept. Clayton can't get past two. Down the line, nice 1-2 with Clayton. Resets play because nothing forward. McCartney look for options. Ball to find Warman and can't quite keep it in, but decent idea from the Devils. Good tracking though from the Cobras and cutting off those passing channels.
Yeah, once again, Cobras is doing a really good job defensive. They just have to do a little bit more going forward. Continue with a 1v1.
Being told to take on the player, take a wide, looks to go across, wins himself a corner.
You can hear Penelope Clayton coming off injured. Hopefully it's not too bad. We will update you in that one soon. Betty, we could hear Ranieri with a shot. Just a little bit too high. But Betty, we could hear Annie Farrell asking, telling the coach, like, we need to take people on a little bit more.
I did hear that. I mean, even Kondabali was told there by Coach Luke Ross to take her player on, and she got a corner out of it. I think there's a bit of hesitation of, all right, well, where's my supporting player? When if it's a one-on-one and you back yourself, why not? Myself, I'm not a technical player, so I'll just sit at the back post and ask for the ball. But if I had skills to do so, I would definitely be taking players on. Priado with a good touch and a good save from Farrell. Second option, another great save from Farrell, who's had to pull out quite a few good saves already.
I'd say definitely that one is up for save of the week.
Maybe just once she took the name Farrell, maybe her futsal skills just took up a notch to follow the husband in suit. Sorry, Farrell.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Greg's correcting here.
I was trying to give Farrell here some props, but he wasn't listening. That's okay. The Farrell goals would do just fine. Kondabali, though, has options forward, trying to find Cochrane, but closed off well by the Devils. Resets with Silva. Good pressure there from Wallman, just waiting for a time to pounce.
I gotta say, Shelby has been playing really well for the Cobras today, taking those players on, making the plays, the movement off the ball.
Yeah, well, Cochrane's a good player. She's been in the Cobras team for very long
Few years
time.
now,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, before I even started playing futsal, and that was a while ago. I'm an all-man now, but Cochrane, who's been one that's developed through, obviously, the Supa-Liga B, now the Women's Supa-Liga. And, I mean, last season, even near the end, middle to end last season, she was scoring goals for fun.
Yeah.
And she knows what to do. She has that IQ. It's just, sometimes she looks to doubt herself, but when she's full of confidence, she's a great player.
Definitely, you can see that today. She's playing really well.
Well, even just then on Priado, she just held her ground, didn't dive in, and forced Priado wide. Murray with a Meg. Look, even just then, the movement from Cochrane, stepping in front of Priado to delay to give Frankie Murray more space. And that's, someone without that IQ would try and look at the back post run. Priado's a free press.
Yeah. And does that defensive work. That was a really good move by the Cobras. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize.
Well, that's been the Cobras' problem of recent times. But I feel like once it clicks, it will click. Great ball from Cochrane, just unlucky to not get to Silva. McCartney's on her own, getting a shout from Murray to check her shoulders. Priado with a shot, little back heel by McCartney, was never troubling Farrell. Silva picks up a loose ball, can look to drive. Resets play. Cochrane, Kondabali does well to get past. Wallman tries to have a shot there, but easy for Manon Gabriel. McCartney going to try and take on Cochrane, but she's doing well to hold up the ball. He's a follow-up player. Kondabali with a crucial touch, and it'll be a corner for the Devils.
The corner on the left side, they have Laura Altman that can hit a really good with the left foot.
Well, I think they've realised that, hence why McCartney's come over to take the ball. Could have hit it first time, opts not to. Not sure if that was a shot from McCartney or not, but...
Apparently it's
to a deflection.
Player, yeah.
Okay, did not see that.
It's a 2v2.
Silva taking a bit too long there, but has an option. Tries to play it back. Could have played it back to Silva. But try to play it to Kondabali.
Second clearance from the Devils in this game. Won the first half by Penelope Clayton, who's back on the court. Definitely nothing too bad happened to her. Good to see.
Yeah, obviously, whenever you see someone come off feeling a bit injured, you always hope it's just a little niggle or a little bit of an impact play. Murray looks to clear, can't do so well, but Cochrane as well. Finds Reed. Reed couldn't quite use her strength nicely there. Clayton with a shot. Murray gets in the way. And both teams now, Reed looking to drive. McCartney gets a crucial touch at it.
The game has picked up the intensity a little bit. Both teams starting to attack more. You can see a missed pass there by Sam Brady, giving the ball away. Devils ball on the defensive half.
Well, I think as the clock ticks down and down, the team's like, all right, well, we need a goal. So it's just going to the intensity is just going to increase. I honestly think one goal is going to do it, maybe this game. Crucial touch there from Farrell, as Nosson was looking at head that. What? Okay, no, I thought it was a great save from Farrell.
Referee said I did not touch anyone. Sorry, we just had a problem there with the camera, but we are back.
I think, yeah, we'll get it. Georgia.
Penelope Clayton trying to find Waltman. Clayton lines up the shot. Good stop by Farrell.
Again, the pressure mounting for both teams. Devils adding the pressure on. Let's see if there's any set piece routines here. It might look to go to Baker. That came off Nosson. I thought they came off April Nosson.
I thought they came from April as well. The referees are in a bit of a conundrum.
But luckily, Cobras didn't score. Luckily Devils didn't score from that one. Otherwise, Cobras would not have been happy. Good pressure from Cochran.
Laura Waltman being left alone in the back by herself. Penelope Creighton trying to find her.
Good touchdown, has no options, plays Nosson. Borman trying to take it onto her left foot. Held up well by Ranieri. Nosson, left footed shot, reading the way. Cobras were able to get behind that ball and put the body in the line. Singer took another deflection off Ranieri. Honestly, Tyner, how do you reckon this game's going to finish?
It's very unpredictable right now. Both teams are really trying to attack. It's very intense.
I think so. I mean, Cobras without a win yet. Obviously, taking points of the Devils is always a great achievement, but because the Cobras haven't won a game yet, they'll be looking to try and get all three, and obviously Devils are trying to look to keep their winning streak.
I think a draw here would be bittersweet for both teams. Devils want to keep it on top. They know they have Alliance and Undinas on their backs. And Cobras looking to get out of the bottom.
Yes.
So definitely bittersweet result here. But we still have 8.5 minutes to go. And the last 2 minutes is stop clock.
I'll be curious to see if any fly keeper does come out. Obviously, if the Cobras do end up conceding, I feel like fly keeper may occur.
I think so. I don't think they will risk a point.
I mean, depends how desperate they are for the win, but
great ball there by Nina Borman across the court.
Ranieri down the line, trying to find Reed. Played it behind her just a little bit. But that's the crucial things teams need to get right. Playing it to preferred pull, playing it to the foot away from the defender, playing it into the run to they want it. Reed's got a body in between. If Ranieri plays that to Reed's preferred side, she's on with the body between the player. But good interception from Kondabali. Down the line, trying to find a Reed. Took a bit too long. Should have used her left foot there.
She should have used her
Yes.
left foot there. She hesitated a little bit, tried to turn the player.
Look, as someone who hates their left foot, like I can understand, but also, if you take one too many touches, you're getting closed down instantly by the Devils. Great double there from Konibali. Can she look take on Wallman? Wallman does very well to keep that one in and win the ball back off. Nice little 1-2 Wallman. Great save there from Farrell.
Cobras are complaining they didn't have the advantage because Konibali had to go by herself with no support against 3 of the Devils.
But also the Cobras could have gone to help.
Yeah, they were going forward.
Unfortunate there from Lina Borman missing that one. It'll be a timeout now. Minute with the timeout, and I want to try and listen to the Cobras team talk, but they've been doing it very quietly.
Yeah, let's try to hear what Luke Ross, the coach today for the Cobras, had to say.
He's telling his team to just keep doing what they're doing. They're doing well. The opportunities will come.
They are asking them to take their shots as well and capitalize.
Definitely. I mean, if the Cobras could potentially, if they want to deal with the pressure, is play a bit deeper, draw the Devils in, and then look to play over the top. But I mean, the Devils are quite good at pressing, so it's a 50-50. They could look to play 4-0, draw the Devils in, but depends on the experience of the team.
Yeah, I think the team is not. They've been playing that 3-1 for so long. There'll be a high reward, high risk situation here if they try to go for a 5th man or a 4-0. But sometimes you have to take those.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you saw in the first half, they get playing those over-top bowls. Like, if we're going to do it with a purpose, draw the Devils in, and then play that bowl. I mean, they had 1 or 2 1-on-1s, which unfortunately they didn't work too well past man on, but
I like what you just said. Play with a purpose.
like, you see so many people doing stuff just because they think they might have to. If you're in a good position, stay. If you're going to make a movement, make it for a purpose. Don't just run around because you think, I need to, Like, draw the plays in. The Cobras haven't even given the Devils a chance to move out of position. Clayton now has Priato. First time shot. Plays Clayton and it goes in. Poor tracking there from the Cobras. Find Clayton back post. And let's watch that one back on the replay. Plays toss Priato, who thought they were going to shoot. They stopped following Clayton, who's just an easy tap in. And Farrell, who's done so well this entire game. And the Cobras, who've done so well already, undone by poor tracking.
Yeah, the game's not done yet. You have Sam Brady.
Definitely
Good
not.
save there by Manon.
And
That team, let me ask.
yes.
Was that a shot or was that a pass?
Look, I'll give the benefit of the doubt and say it was a pass. If that was a shot, then it was a very off-target shot. But
I'll go with a shot, but it did work for them, so that's what matters.
I'll be nice to Priato and say it was a pass.
Against the Devil once more.
Oh, definitely. Because the Devils know as well, one's not enough.
They need the goal difference. In such a high competitive league,
Oh,
goal
definitely.
difference.
But even in a game like this, all it takes is one little mistake from the Devils and Cobras go on back. Tobruk there. Did it take a touch from the Cobras off? No, it did not. So right now, let's see how the Cobras set up. They're set up playing like a sort of 2-2 at the moment. Transition to maybe a 4-0 if they're deep enough. Konibali going to pivot position now. Rotating through Brady. Konibali over the top, trying to find Ranieri, but Ranieri wasn't really in a position to receive that.
I was definitely in the wrong there. You can see Cobras are trying to play that 4-0 baton.
I mean, they tried it for about 3 seconds and then moved across. But they're trying to play balls through, which is the right idea, but maybe slow the game down. if they want to do with the
4 minutes.
If they want to do with the pressure, maybe draw the player through, then play the pass, and then make the run forward. Great pass there from, oh my. Wallman, the great touchdown to Borman, and good save from Farrell, but it was a bit of a, don't know the right word to use. Do you think of a good word to use for that one? Unconventional is a very nice word to use, yes. Long ball trying to find Murray. Good touchdown. Plays through. Brady playing Silver. Murray finds Brady. Tries to find Brady. McCartney picked out well. 3 minutes and a half left. Wallman picks it up one well, has a 1v1, but Silva's getting back well. Borman plays Silva. So Wallman trying to play Borman back, but overhits that pass just a little bit. You can see the urgency from the Cobras. They're going to drive forward.
Yeah, but Silva has to come to that ball. They can't be waiting for it.
No, definitely not. You give an ounce's pace to the Devils player to win that ball, they're going to do so. Into the hands of Farrell, looking for options. Long ball. Farrell. Tyner, if you were... I'll give you a little question to think about. If you were the Cobras... Wallman, you know, she can hit on the left and a right. Plays it to Clayton. Just play back. Overhit. Great split save there from Farrell. I'll come back to that question in just a moment. I want to see what occurs here. Little back roll there. Should have played across McCartney. Looks to hit that one first time. Decent effort. Tyner, if you were the Cobras coach and you wanted to go for the win, what would you do?
I'd risk the fifth man. I would put Shelby back on.
Yeah.
For AJ Silva, and then you have the skill of Sam Brady, the speed of
Frankie Murray
that just went down, experience of both Annie Farrell and Constantine Bali. Try to keep the ball and Devils on half and try to go for the goals.
Great ball from Brady to find Murray. First touch did let her down just a little bit. Brady now with the ball. Looking to have a shot. A decent effort, just too high. And that'll be a timeout for the Devils. I think the Cobras are making good movements, but I would personally tell them to slow down. Like, yes, the Devils want to press. They're going to press. They play into it. Draw it to them, play the pass, move them behind. The Devils are still sitting, 3-4 meters away, and they're playing pass. Like, give it a second, relax it, draw it. If you're trying to create space in behind, well, create the space.
I would say
that's if you don't want to play fly keeper.
On top of that, escalate a little bit the movements of the ball. Move it off the ball a little bit more to create that space to open up the court. They have a minute and a half to go, stop clock.
It's a lot of time, easy.
It's a lot of time in futsal.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm just trying to listen to the team talk. Cobras being eased onto the court. Oh, I mean, a bit more than eased, but...
A minute can go really quickly when you're going to have a team talk.
You got Silva on Nocent. Farrell. Not sure why she didn't pick that one up. But a bit of a mismatch having Silva on Nocent. But in that position there, Silva should really be defending in front of Nocent. Because anything over should go to the hands of Farrell. Good dummy there from Silva, though, to see that ball out. Devils dropping halfway. They don't need to press. They're winning. You got Murray up top in that pivot position, trying to find a bit of space for herself. But outstrength by Priado. Long ball. Frankie Murray wins it back. Again, this is where they need to drive with that pace. it was a 4v3 at one point.
Yeah, and
But
you can see
Silva
Silva
delayed-
staying back.
Silva stayed back, Prado came back in defence, and it went from a 4v3 to 3v4.
And a 3
Long ball, and Nossens on her own by herself, has Baker across. Now Silva can look to go with pace, it's 3v2 if they're done fast enough. Silva, Brady Kondabali, one first time pass, trying to find Silva. Again, the Silva's run was directly across, should have gone maybe towards goal. To draw a player, have a shot. They just need to do anything they can at the moment. Luke Ross telling the team to relax because it obviously stop clock, so they need to rush to the side ball. Silva being told to take her on. Murray could have had a first time shot on the right, but try to play a ball across. It needs to be done with a bit more ferocity. Is that a word, ferocity? I'm not too sure. Silva dribbling forward, plays the ball to Brady, who tries to win it back well. Nossen, can she keep it in? No, she can't. But with those duels, the 50-50s, Devil's been coming out on top.
Yeah, I don't feel the sense of desperation from the Cobras to get that ball fast.
Well, Flykeeper's scoring now, maybe 5 minutes too late. But look, if something can occur from it, why not? Oh, Brady needs to be a bit careful with that. Should have switched play. She had Silva and Murray. Brady with a shot, trying to find Murray back post. It's worked out well. I thought she stuffed the initial one up, but Murray redeemed herself. I need to watch that one back.
That's definitely
Great pass there. Tried to backheel it there, but the keeper couldn't quite get her hands on that. And Frankie Murray seals our one. The fly keeper, even though it happened with 15 seconds left, still worked out well. Luke Ross will be telling himself that was his call, his one on the game.
Definitely Luke Ross's call.
Luke Ross set piece masterclass there.
But that's when we say that futsal, when you have the stop clock, 30 seconds is a lifetime.
Definitely. Obviously, Devils will be unhappy with that one to concede in that last 9 seconds. But hey, that's futsal.
Definitely, I think a fair result though.
Most definitely.
We're gonna bring it up the stats here for you guys.
Should come up in a moment. So attempted passes for the Devils, we have 348 with 235 completed with a passing percentage of 68. They managed to complete a pass string of +4 for 21 times. To the Cobras, attempted passes 331 and 226 completed. So quite similar with a pass percentage of 68 as well. Total shots 36 for the Devils, 27 on target, resulting in 1 goal. Total shots for the Cobras 14 with 11 on target, 1 goal. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for the next game.